Oh my god. Thank you so much. I've been struggling when it comes to getting through this year's films so far, so to actually have a movie release and be genuinely amazing is such a relief. I don't think I've audibly said wow after seeing a movie since Godzilla Minus One. Almost everything in this movie is absolutely astounding, from the cinematography to the performances, from the soundtrack to the characters. I loved almost everything about this movie, and the cherry on top of it all is that this is an original IP. It's not a remake, or a sequel, or a reboot, or an adaptation, or anything. With that all being said, I do have some minor issues with this film, but that doesn't stop this movie from still being fantastic. So, let's talk about why you should really watch Sinners. Minor spoilers ahead. The story follows two brothers, Smoke and Stack, both played by Michael B. Jordan, who have recently returned to their hometown in Mississippi to start a juke joint that gets in the crosshairs of a few vampires. The remaining people in the juke joint have to hold up until morning and survive the vampire horde. There are so many positives to talk about, so let's just get into it. I'll start with the acting and characters. Michael B. Jordan perfectly plays the Smokestack brothers in this movie, with both characters being similar enough to where they're believably brothers, but different enough to where you can easily tell the two apart just from how they act. All the other actors in this movie do an amazing job as well, with one of the standout performances being Miles Canton as Sammy, which is even more impressive when you realize that this is his first ever movie. And if this is anything to go by, he's got a bright future ahead of him. The other actors like Delroy Lindo and Haley Steinfeld also have great performances, which is helped by the writing. Each character in this is memorable in their own way, from the bold personalities of the Smokestack twins to the terrifying nature of the main vampire, wonderfully played by Jack O'Connell. The visuals are also incredibly stunning. I saw this movie in IMAX because I was seeing people recommending it to be viewed that way, and honestly, yeah. This movie is definitely enhanced by the format of IMAX, and it's how I would recommend you see the film if you can. And then there's the music, which is just nice. Ludwig Göransson, I really hope I pronounced that right, is the composer of this movie, and if you're unfamiliar with his work, he did the soundtrack for Creed and The Mandalorian, which explains why the music in this film sounds so cool. That's pretty much how I would describe this whole movie in one word. Cool. The characters look cool and act cool, the music sounds cool, the setting feels cool, everything in this movie is just cool. And the storytelling in this movie is second to none. For the most part. I've done nothing but shower praise onto this film, but I do have some small issues with it. Nothing that ruins the movie or anything, but issues nonetheless. First off, why is the ending of this movie hidden behind a mid-credits scene? The actual ending of the movie comes halfway through the credits, which is just really confusing. I can't even understand it as a stylistic choice. The only thing this does is ensure that less people will see the ending. I literally had people walk out of the theater when the credits rolled and they missed the ending. All they needed to do was have the ending play before the credits and boom, problem solved. The other issue I have involves the surreal aspects of the movie. While these parts of the movie are entertaining and have some crazy impressive sound design, they kind of took me out of the movie and they went on for just a bit too long. Still, these issues don't take away from just how great the rest of the movie is. Before I wrap up this video, I have one last thing that I want to bring up that I've seen online. The idea that this movie is just a ripoff of From Dusk Till Dawn. While I do think these two films have a lot in common, at the end of the day they're trying to do two completely different things. From Dusk Till Dawn being a vampire movie was a complete shock to the tone of the rest of the film, whereas Sinners is more upfront about what it is. In fact, the trailer was a little too upfront. In summary, go watch Sinners right now. It's the first must-see movie of 2025, which, considering we're already almost halfway through the year, is simultaneously hilarious and terrifying for the film industry. I really haven't been this impressed by a movie in a long time, and I hope that this sends a message to Hollywood to take more chances on original ideas, and the only way that message will be sent is by going out and supporting not only this film, but others like it. Basically, what I'm saying is, you should really watch Sinners. That's all I got for now. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and hit that bell icon to be notified for whenever I make a new video. The next review should be Expedition 33, so if you're interested in that, or interested in supporting the channel more, then turn on notifications and check out my other videos. Okay. That's it. Bye.